Hello friends, welcome to Pocket Movies. Support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. So let's explain today's movie.
The story begins with a man who opens the door upon returning home. Inside, he sees a girl and a guy being intimate. Seeing them like this enrages him so much that he kills them both on the spot. Who is this man and why did he do it? We'll find out as the movie unfolds. So, let's start this movie. The story kicks off in a desolate desert, where there's neither a house nor a human for miles. Amid this emptiness, we see a lone house. This is Raghu's house, a railway gateman whose job is to show the green flag to passing trains. Only 3 trains pass through this track each day, and Raghu knows their timings well. He has been doing this job for the last 10 years. In all these years, he hasn't seen or spoken to another human. One day, while Raghu was showing the green flag to a train, his eyes fell on a girl who had jumped off the train. She was badly injured and unconscious. Raghu carried her on his shoulder and brought her to his house. For Raghu, this was nothing short of a miracle, as it was the first time in 10 years he had seen another person. He was about to touch the girl when she suddenly regained consciousness and backed away in fear. She introduced herself as Chaitali. Raghu explained, "You fell from the train, so I brought you home. The sun outside could have worsened your condition." But he asked, "How did you fall?" Chaitali said she was traveling with her husband. When she went toward the train's toilet, 2 men were fighting there. While trying to intervene, they pushed her and she fell off. "My husband must be looking for me. He might even come here. I need to meet him." Raghu explained, "There's no house or transport for miles around. If your husband comes, he'll end up here, so you should stay." But Chaitali didn't listen and set off alone. Chaitali walked a long way, but there truly was no house anywhere. Her condition worsened. Raghu then picked her up again and brought her back home. He applied ointment to her injured legs and said, "You can't leave from here. Let your husband come here." But Chaitali didn't trust him. After all, he was a stranger, and spending the night with him was risky. She was afraid that Raghu might do something at night. Somehow, she fell asleep but kept waking up to check on him. Raghu was sleeping on the floor. He realized Chaitali couldn't sleep because of him, so he went outside. In the morning, Raghu resumed his daily routine. He told Chaitali, "I haven't spoken to a human in the last 10 years. Because of the previous night's incident, Chaitali started to trust him a bit. Raghu then said, "I've kept something from you." He explained that every day when a train arrives, his telephone rings. The phone is only for incoming calls. He can't make calls from it. Raghu said, "Next time the phone rings, I'll tell them about you so your husband can find you." Soon, the phone rang. As Raghu was about to answer, Chaitali suddenly cut the call. Raghu was stunned. Then, Chaitali revealed the truth. No one had pushed her. She had jumped off the train herself because she was running away from her husband. Chaitali said, "I'm a psychiatrist and I treated my husband." The movie then shifts to a flashback. A few years ago, a patient named Sinjo came to her, deeply depressed because his wife had committed suicide. He couldn't bear the shock. Chaitali began his treatment, but it wasn't easy. It was her first case, so she gave Sinjo a lot of time. Gradually, he started recovering and they became friends. Their bond grew and within days they got married. However, Chaitali's family was against it, saying Sinjo was unstable and could relapse anytime. Ignoring them, Chaitali married Sinjo. But soon after the marriage, Sinjo's true nature surfaced. He used drugs daily, behaved erratically, and beat Chaitali. Her life had become hell. The story returns to the present. Chaitali was slowly starting to trust Raghu. She went to bathe, but while she was bathing, Raghu secretly watched her. When Chaitali came out, Raghu gave her his clothes to wear and asked, "How did you get this mark on your back?" Chaitali realized he had seen her bathing and said, "My husband gave me that too." The movie flashes back again. She explained that she endured Sinjo's abuse for days. But one day she found his diary, which revealed all his secrets. Reading it, Chaitali learned that Sinjo's wife didn't commit suicide. He had killed her. He had also killed a nurse in the hospital. Just then, Sinjo caught her reading the diary, beat her brutally, and to escape the police, started taking her somewhere by train. Left with no choice, Chaitali jumped off the train. The story returns to the present. Chaitali told Raghu her entire story. After hearing it, Raghu said, "Your story and mine are similar. I have no one either. We can stay here together." But Chaitali didn't understand his words. Meanwhile, it was time for the train, so Raghu went to show the green flag. Chaitali started helping him, cooking food, cleaning the room. While cleaning, she found something shocking: newspaper clippings stating that a man had killed 4 people and fled. She realized Raghu had stolen the real gateman's identity. Grabbing a knife, she approached him, but Raghu stayed calm and said, "No need to be afraid. I'll tell you the truth." The story shifts to a flashback. Raghu revealed that his mother had chosen a girl for him. When he met her, he liked her a lot. They got married soon after. Sometime later, his wife invited her cousin to their home to help with farming. Raghu became a father, and in a few years, they had 2 children. One day, his wife said, "We don't want more kids, so get a vasectomy." Raghu agreed and went to the doctor, only to learn a shocking truth: you don't need a vasectomy because you can never be a father. Stunned, Raghu returned home to an even bigger shock. When he opened the door, he saw his wife and cousin being intimate. He realized his wife was having an affair with her cousin, and both children were the cousins. This meant Raghu had neither a family nor his own blood. The shock was so overwhelming that, in a fit of rage, he killed all 4 of them. The story returns to the present. Raghu told Chaitali, "Anyone in my place would have done what I did." Chaitali gave him courage. Raghu continued, saying that after the murders, he fled from the police and ended up here. He met the real gateman Raghu, worked with him in the fields, and blended in. When the real Raghu suddenly died, he took his identity and has been living as the gateman for 10 years. Hearing this, Chaitali felt pity for him and decided to stay for a few days. She began helping with his tasks, even fetching water with him. One day, while Chaitali went to fetch water, Raghu was at the railway crossing. Sinjo arrived and asked, "Have you seen a woman around here?" Raghu immediately denied it, saying, "No, I haven't seen any woman." Then, Sinjo revealed something shocking. His wife's name is Shika, and she's undergoing treatment because she's completely insane. She makes up random stories, sometimes calling herself a doctor, sometimes something else. But the truth is, if Shika is with someone right now, that person could be in danger. Sinjo added, "My wife Shika is under treatment, and my name is Dr. Sinjo." This sent a storm through Raghu's mind. He couldn't figure out whose story was true, Sinjo's or Chaitali's. He rushed to where Chaitali had gone to fetch water and shouted, "Who is Shika?" Chaitali, as if she already knew her husband had arrived, tried to calm him and said, "Shika is the woman my husband calls his wife. But the truth is, she's no longer in this world because my husband killed her." In a panicked voice, she added, "Just like he convinced you, he manipulates everyone. If I go to him, he'll kill me." Raghu looked into her eyes, but doubts lingered in his heart, and Chaitali seemed to sense this. She quietly suggested, "Let's call the police." But Raghu snapped, "No, the police will never come here because I'm a fugitive murderer myself." After that, they silently returned home. Meanwhile, Sinjo was already waiting. As soon as they appeared, he grabbed Chaitali's hand and started dragging her away. As she was being taken, Chaitali said to Raghu, "I just wanted to stay with you, but you didn't understand me." Raghu then told Sinjo, "You'll kill your wife. It's better if you give her to me." But suddenly, Chaitali attacked Sinjo, leaving him badly injured and collapsing. Chaitali told Raghu, "You don't trust me." Hearing this, Raghu, in a fit of rage, killed Sinjo. While burying him, they found a hospital slip in Sinjo's pocket that read, "Dr. Sinjo and patient Shika," revealing that the real psycho was Chaitali, whose name is Shika. Suddenly, Shika tried to kill Raghu, but he killed her instead. Then the real truth comes out. The true psycho is Raghu. He had killed his former girlfriend, her husband, their children, and even the real gateman Raghu. He was the most dangerous one. In reality, Sinjo wasn't a psycho. He was a doctor who married Shika while treating her. But her condition worsened and she jumped off the train, which is how she ended up with Raghu. And with that, this terrifying story comes to an end. For more such stories, you can follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The links are in the description. If you liked this movie, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. See you in our next video.